The amount of noise in today's world can be straight up overwhelming and often feels impossible to keep up, especially when it comes to staying on track with things like your goals and creating the life that you truly want without getting distracted along the way. So why even try keep up? I stopped trying to keep up and I started living slower, focusing more on myself, my goals, and the life that I was building. I didn't even realize it until recently, but I was practicing minimalism. And contrary to what you might think, minimalism is not about blank white walls and sterile decor and deprivation of things that enhance your life. It's actually the opposite. Minimalism is a lifestyle that encourages having only the things necessary to make your life better without the excess, especially when it comes to things like material possessions. It's a better with less mindset. And living a minimalistic lifestyle has helped me maximize my life, my experiences, my relationships, my home, and build the life that I don't need a vacation from. Number 1, get your priorities straight. Knowing what you want and making a plan to get there is extremely important to making it happen. It's easy to get distracted along the way, so it's important to prioritize and do everything you can to get there. A few things that have helped me keep my priorities straight have been eliminating the unnecessary, delegating what I can, anything that I can do to streamline my life and make it easier, I will do. If you've ever heard of the 80-20 rule, it says that 20% of your efforts equal 80% of the results, and 80% of your efforts equal 20% of the results. The point is to focus on what's important, what's going to give you the most bang for your buck, the most reward for your time, and what can be let go. Prioritizing what's important, eliminating distractions, delegating, streamline, and simplifying your life is going to help you keep your priorities straight and reach your goals faster because your thoughts, actions, decisions, and finances are all aligned to get you towards your future goal. Number 2, and I kind of touched on this just a tiny bit, but it's streamline, systematize, and simplify your life. This could look like while your food's heating up in the microwave, unload the dishwasher. Automating your finance so that your credit card balance is paid in full and your savings are transferred and your investments are made, and you don't have to give any brain power to doing that every single week. I mention this as a streamlining example a lot because I did it and I'll never go back. It was so simple as just when I bought my house and went to replace the locks, I got locks for all the exterior doors that use the same key. Another way I like to simplify and streamline my life is when I have to run errands, I think about the route I'm going to take and what the most efficient way is to get them all done with the least amount of time, the least amount of gas, the least amount of sitting in traffic and dealing with people. And of course, work smarter, not harder. This is often easier said than done, but things like getting the same locks and planning your errands really are practicing working smarter, not harder. Instead of zigzagging across town to get your 5 errands done, you've planned out this beautiful loop and you're home in half the time. Get organized. Everything in your home, everything in your car, and everything really in your brain taking up space should have a purpose and a place. My husband makes fun of me because I do this so often, but I'm always decluttering and cleaning and reorganizing and reimagining my house because I'm constantly evolving and growing, and it's important to me that my space reflects my vibe and how I'm feeling today and this week and at this time in my life, and really just expresses who I am. So take some time, declutter your space, refresh your home, refresh your office, and make sure that it really reflects who you are right now today and who you want to become as well. When you can set up your environment to help you reach your goals and reinforce the identity that you're creating for yourself, you're going to find that it's much easier to follow through and to keep committing to what you've planned. Setting up your environment to help you get closer, help streamline things, make it easier with less friction is going to help you for sure. Invest in yourself. This can look like a lot of different things. If you're a smoker and you want to stop, this could be quitting nicotine. If you're a pushover, this could be learning to say no more often. For me, investing in myself is getting really clear about what I want, what it's going to take to get there, and using my money to get me closer to my goals, not further away. I've learned a lot over the last few years and made huge changes. Automating my savings, automating my investments, and never having an excuse not to take care of those first have allowed me to quit my corporate job and build the life of my dreams here in Breckenridge. So getting efficient with your money and making it work for you is going to really help you continue to invest in yourself and get closer to your dreams and goals sooner. I believe that there are certain key moments in life that change everything. I can trace every single life change back to one of these major key milestone moments, for good or bad. Like the moment my hammock chair dropped me on my porch and I broke my back. That changed my life forever. Or the day I decided to quit my corporate job and invest in myself for the long run. Or the day I met my husband snowboarding at Keystone. And whether I knew it at the time or not, that event changed my life forever. And these are the moments that make my story unique. They are what make me different from everybody else. It's what makes me have a story to tell and an experience to share. In some of these key moments, I chose the change, and in others, the change chose me. So whatever change you might be navigating right now, or key moments that you might not acknowledge as a key moment yet, they are what make you unique, and they're gonna be what makes you strong as well. Just remember that you have a certain amount of control over the situation. Even if you didn't choose the change, you can still choose your reactions, you can choose your next step. You have control over the path you take and the outcome you seek. 6 years ago, we bought a condo here in Breckenridge. It was never our dream house, but it was what we could buy at the time. And we put everything we had into it. It was not easy. Over the next 5 years, we continued to earn more income, pay down debt, increase our credit scores. We not only got very clear about what we wanted and got committed to getting there, and we got really consistent with the steps to make that happen, we still thought it was way out of our reach, considering how insane the real estate prices were here. We were priced out, it was not possible, and that was that. Until one unexpected Tuesday at 11 p.m. or so, I just happened to go on one of my real estate apps and start browsing, and there was our dream house staring me in the face in our price range, and oh my God, we got it. One day it was just here. We'd worked for so long towards it and never gave up. And all of a sudden, it just happened in one day, in one night, after 5 years. This experience just really reinforced to me that if you want something, you're gonna find a way. And if you're willing to put in the work and be consistent and take steps closer and closer and closer, one day you're gonna get there. It might not happen slowly and surely. It really might happen all at once, like our dream house finding us on that Tuesday night. Be picky. And this goes for pretty much everything in your life. And especially choose wisely when it comes to interest-bearing credit accounts, the company you keep, and the stories that you tell yourself. When it comes to shopping, instead of getting a mediocre okay thing, invest in something really nice that's gonna last you 5 times as long. You don't need a house full of crap, but for me, I like to live comfortably and have all the tools to navigate my mountain lifestyle appropriately. And with that in mind, make sure your time, your money, and your energy are going towards the right things to get you closer to where you want to be. Okay, number 7, and this is something I'm personally working a lot on, and it's actually my New Year's resolution for 2023, and that is get specific and get decisive. When you're clear about what you want, you're committed to doing whatever it takes to get there, and you're consistent with your actions to make it happen, change is inevitable. And if you can't be decisive and you can't be specific, how are you supposed to know what the heck you want? And if you don't know what you want, how are you gonna get to there? I love the saying that if you don't know where you're going, any road will do. And next time you have a decision to make or you're presented with an option, don't say, I don't know. Don't say whatever. Don't say surprise me. Be decisive and make a choice. Have some faith in yourself. And when you do want something, be really specific about what that is in as much detail as possible, because you're much more likely to get what you want if you actually know what that is. At the end of the day, you do have a certain amount of control over your life. The company you keep, the habits you make, the decisions you choose are going to really impact how fast and how far you go. So take back control and start developing some good habits that are actually going to improve your life. Take small steps every single day to get you closer, and before you know it, you're gonna be there. And you might even find that it's not as hard as you thought. So get organized, invest in yourself, focus on what matters the most, let everything else go. Get picky, be decisive, and make sure every decision is specific and deliberate towards the life that you want. If you do this, you're drastically going to change your life. All right, so there you have it. Those are the 7 habits that changed my life. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments if you use any of these or have other ones that I didn't mention that you like. And if this is your first time to my channel, I'm Lo. I'm a snowboard-obsessed mountain girl from Brecken, Colorado. I'm passionate about the outdoors and helping people level up in life. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.